What up, guys? Video comes to you from Right Here Audits. This is a new channel. He reached out to me, sent me an email. He says, Mr. Joaquin, please review and help me out with what you can. As you can see, I'm new to this kind of stuff. I work full time in the medical field and do this in my spare time. I don't have followers, but do have some videos. Every day I learn as much as I can about the law and explain to the people about their rights as best as I can. I have learned a lot from your channel and share as much as I can. I came across your content and would like for you to disseminate this to the public either before trial or after, which is at the end of September. I would also like to see if you can refer me to any legal experts that might be able to help me all the way through. Thank you for your time. Here's my phone number. Feel free to call me or text me. Of course, this is my email. And this is a new channel, folks. Right Here Audits. We're gonna watch this video, so let's get right to it.
Make sure we don't look fat on your camera.
Hey, can you?
Mango. How do you spell it?
He has mine.
That was funny, by the way.
He has mine.
Yeah, can you tell me who was driving the last truck that pulled in?
Please back off our scene. We can talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
The supervisor's there if you want to file a complaint. But don't do it now. We're busy, man. You can wait over there
Okay,
and talk to
I'll
him,
wait.
please.
I'll wait.
What's your...
5975. I just gave mine.
Are you okay with him filming then? You want to mute so he doesn't have to put
Oh.
you on YouTube?
I don't.
4611?
You hear this cop? You mind him filming you? He's gonna put it on YouTube. Why do cops do that? This cop is trying to use this man's feelings to circumvent the First Amendment. This video right here is for every single Republican out there. This video is for every Democrat, libertarians too. Don't think I forgot about you. And the reason I say this is because we're all out there mad at each other, pointing the fingers at each other, red versus blue, left versus right, man versus woman, gay versus straight. All the while, cops are out there enforcing feelings. And here we are sharing our feelings with the world. What we really need to understand about America, this country here that we live in, is sometimes people's freedoms may offend you. Sometimes your freedom may offend someone else. When that happens, we have to truly pay attention to, is there a law being broken? Have they created a victim out of you? Has someone threatened to hurt you? Because if there's none of that, then in reality, there is nothing we can do. We have to let people be. You can criticize people, you can ridicule people, you can compliment people, but what you can't do is stop their freedom because you're offended. And what this cop tried to do is try to stop freedom. The cop was already offended, which he has to toughen up. But he wanted this guy to be offended as well. But the dumb cop doesn't realize that even if the guy gets offended, like his butt hurt ass, there's still absolutely nothing anyone can do about freedom. Legally, of course. What's not forbidden is allowed. Recording in public is not forbidden. And cops truly need to understand the difference between feelings and law. Toughen up out there, cops, or quit your job.
I told him I have a warrant out for a failure to appear because I broke my spine.
Probably not worried.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out what happened here.
I've been walking for you.
No, I saw you over here today.
I just talked to her.
So here's the thing. I described her to me when you said male or all black. You're both wearing black. You both have fiction.
I'm not being drunk.
You have fiction. Just screw up. I'm not here to ruin you. All right? No phone calls. No calls. Just hang. You're not in the house. We're trying to get you. That extra film for the record.
Oh. What is that?
Man, you can see that the heavy set cop, he keeps trying to stir up the other cops. He's like, he's recording. Look at guys, he's recording. Look at him, guys. I mean, come on. The other cop's looking at him like, so what, you big old puss? So far, it looks like what the other cops are doing. So what, you puss? So what, you big fat puss? know what would be really, really cool? You know, so there's a community on YouTube and it's called the LawTube community. There was a video I was watching and apparently there's YouTube drama in the LawTube community. And I was like, for reals? Like, damn. There is no community on YouTube that is exempt from drama, right? Anyhow, not what I wanted to talk about. But you know what would be hella cool? And I'm just brainstorming here, guys. Bear with me. I'm really smart. I just sound dumb sometimes, but I did read books, so I will impress you with some of my words. You know what would be dope AF? If lawyers, the LawTube community, if they're not gonna do it, we're gonna have to. But what I would like to see is attorneys create a list of things that cops cannot do. And when they do it, for instance, prior restraint. Do you guys know what prior restraint is? When, let's say, a big fat cop comes and stands in front of you, tries to block your camera. And even when you try to move your camera, he goes like this and like this. And cops do it all the time. All the time, right? And not only that, they shine the flashlight. And cops have really powerful, bright-ass flashlights. They'll shine it in your eyes, in your camera, and they'll keep it there. That's called prior restraint, folks. So what can we do as a people when a cop does that? For instance, in this situation right here, the cop was trying to tell the guy, he was trying to stir the guy up. He was trying to escalate something, right? The proof is in the video. We've seen it. We heard it. Cops are not supposed to do that. What can we do as a people when they do that? What steps do we take? Because we should be able to file lawsuits. And there should be some kind of, I mean, if you lawyers, I know, I get it. You guys want to get paid for information. I know. And I'm not talking about any one lawyer in particular, so stop getting your panties in a wad, as James Freeman would say. But I think if there's a community out there that can really, really help the people, is start creating that list of things to do, how to approach these situations. And I gotta tell you, the lawyers are all the same. Lawyers are like this, right? With their nose in the air, and then they say, seek legal help. Even if you go to a particular lawyer's website, you know what they're gonna tell you? Seek legal advice. They're not gonna say, seek my legal advice. They're gonna say, seek legal advice. So what's happening right here is all the lawyers are patting each other on the backs, because when they continue to spew this seek legal help propaganda, everybody buys into it. If lawyers are getting hired, lawyers are getting paid. Fat. Lawyers want fat money to give information, right? And just so you guys know, by the way, my favorite YouTube lawyer right now is a civil rights lawyer, John Bryant. I absolutely love that guy's channel. And he does break down a lot of stuff on what cops cannot do. I think more attorneys should do, when they do these videos, narrow down and pinpoint and tell us what these cops are doing wrong and what we can do about it, right? Don't tell us seek legal help. We live in the age of information. If you're on YouTube and you're an attorney and you're part of this LawTube community, stop fighting with each other. Gosh, we need help as a people. We are depending on you. We don't have money to pay you, right, for this information. Give it up. Give it free. You're already on YouTube. I'm sure you're making money. Give the information to the people. We live in the age of information. We as a people should not stay ignorant to the laws, to procedures, to the language of the courts, right? Oh, sure, yeah, do it yourself. Get on there and do all the research and do all the work like we did. Well, shit, man, help the people. Help us out. Will lawyers become obsolete in the future? I think so. And at this point, I hope so. I hope the lawyers that all went to school and graduated right now, I hope they all get paid and live good lives, right? They went to school, they put the time and effort in, they should get paid, right? But we live in the age of information, guys. We live in the age of information. We have social media, a way to connect with each other without even knowing each other. We can get the information that we need. There are arrests happening throughout the United States every single day. Auditors, cop watchers, just people on bikes, people walking about, walking while black, whatever. It's happening. People are getting arrested every single day. And we as a people need to know how to empower ourselves. A lot of people have been empowered by our channels, mine as well. I get a lot of comments. You guys leave a lot of comments. Here's one right here. And I'm not even a lawyer. Think about that.
Yeah. Boy, there's one thing happening.
Yeah, I wanted to find out who drove the last truck into this parking lot.
Which one?
One of these three. One of them was the last one that showed up.
I don't know which one was the last one was here. What do you need?
Were you here?
I was here, yeah.
So which one was the last one that showed up?
Probably this one right here.
Okay, I need to know who the driver of that pickup is.
What do you need to know that for?
What do you mean?
What do you need to know that for?
I just want to know it.
Okay, well, we're not dealing with you right now, are we?
I know. That's why I waited till you guys said there were.
Immediately, this cop has an attitude. I mean, just look at his face. You want to fight me? You want to hear some crazy shit? A long ass time ago, I was in the car. We used to go cruising with the lowriders, and we're in a Cutlass with rims, and it's all slammed. We were bumping Too Short. Doom, 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 you feel me? So anyways, we was cruising, and it was late night. People used to cruise on Chester Avenue. One time we were on our way home, and it was late. It was after 2, so we couldn't buy no more beer. We were heading home, and these dudes pulled up. We were at a stoplight, and these dudes pulled up next to us. We were going straight, and they were gonna turn left, right? And so my friend Artie, rest in peace, Artie Hernandez. He's a cholo. He was a big dude, man. He used to like to fight fools. He was my homie, so he never messed with me. So I was in the passenger seat, and he was in the driver's seat. We were driving, and we pulled up, and Artie was like, he rolled down his window, and the cop, a car pulled up next to us, and Artie was like waving at him like, hey, what's up? Like, I want to talk to you. Like, hey. So there was 2 guys in a red Mustang, right? Badass car. And they rolled the window down, and their shit was electric. We had to roll ours. And so the dude was like, hey, what's up? Artie was like, what? You want to fight me? I was like, what? I didn't even know he was gonna do that. And he used to mess around a lot like that, right? He's a joker. We were young. And the dudes, he acted like he was getting out of the car, which is stupid. Today he'd probably get shot. But he was acting like he was getting out of the car. They got scared, and the driver pulled off. And he flipped it. And they took off, right? And it was still a red light for both of us. We're facing that way. The cop was coming this way. And he seen what they did. The cop knew that the guys flipped it on a red light. So the cops went and chased them, had the lights on, sirens and everything. And we just went forward on a green light. I look back on that today, and I think to myself, that was stupid, right? Obviously, it was stupid. My friend, he did a dumb thing. It was funny at the time. It was funny. He used to do dumb shit like that all the time. He used to play around and be like, you want to fight me? Just like joke around all the time. Kind of like Joe Pesci on the Goodfellas, right? I'm funny how? Like I amuse you? I'm here to amuse you? How the fuck am I funny to you? But I'm looking at this cop's face right now. It reminded me of that. Nice memory. Thanks. Anyways, back to the video. Enough of my stories. This cop right away has an attitude. He's not trying to be helpful, and he's a supervisor, mind you. And we wonder why the other cops act the way they do. They probably go around acting like this with everyone in that town.
You have a complaint?
That's between me and the driver of that truck.
No, I'm their supervisor, so it's between me.
Okay.
So is there something I can do for you today?
If the guy has a complaint against the other officer, he has to deal with him. You have to deal with me. Crazy, bro.
Yes, you can give me the badge number of that cop that was driving that truck. That's what
For
you
what?
can do. You don't need to know for what.
I do need to
I'm
know.
asking.
I'm their supervisor.
Okay.
He hasn't dealt with you in any way.
Oh shit.
Okay.
He crossed his arms.
I'll wait out here when you guys are done. Let me know, because I want to know who that driver, that
Okay.
cop is.
Well, if we're dealing with you in some situation, that's fine. But if we're not dealing with you,
You're dealing with me now. The first thing I would do is probably get the license plate of the vehicle that you want, the name and badge number. Record the time, date, and place, and get the vehicle number, and then go do a records request. Or you can ask the officer. Try not to interfere. I mean, don't jump on the cop's back, is what I'm trying to say. But you can ask them. You can ask a supervisor, just like he's doing right now. Is the supervisor supposed to give the name and badge number of that cop? LawTube lawyers, this one's for you. That's a great question for all attorneys. So,
unless you have a complaint to file,
I do, but
Okay,
not with
then-
you.
oh, it is with me.
No, it's not.
I am their supervisor.
I'll go above you.
Okay. There's
So-
no one else on duty. I'm the highest ranking
I can wait
officer
till
on duty.
Monday or whatever.
Okay,
It's
then
no
wait till
rush. I
Monday
just
and you
need to
can
know.
leave.
I just need.
this guy's on point though. He knows what's up. And he's an avid watcher of my channel. He knows his rights. He knows that he doesn't have to make the complaint with him. He's not being intimidated by this cop. The cop is trying to. He's coming up aggressive, demeaning, discourteous, with a mean face, acting angry for no reason other than the guy's asking a question. What the hell is the guy doing wrong? He hasn't done anything illegal. And in my opinion, my professional opinion, because I've been doing this a long time, he's not even doing anything wrong. He's not even being rude. What the F?
To know the.
Nope. You can leave right now then.
Really?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna step
free to
over
go.
here. I'm free to stay. And what's your badge number, by the way?
18.
What's your name?
Incardini.
18 in Carnini. Okay.
You guys get that?
That used to be.
Incarnini, badge 18, he said. I have to make some calls, find out what department this is. I was traveling, heading west on Van Winkle, and had this officer in a truck zoom without his lights on past me. I'm sure faster than 40 miles per hour speed. He pulled in. The corner gas station to assist. I was trying to get his name and badge number to make a complaint. I would have done it with supervisor number 18. But with this tyrant behavior, I was not going to do that, as it is he was way out of line. Fuck. White Claws and Doritos. The fat cop is soliciting a trespass now. He's been bugging out the whole time about the guy recording. That cop is a serious problem. He punked the supervisor to come over and bother the guy with the camera. Now he's trying to go around. He's trying to push his weight around. He's seriously, literally trying to push his weight around. The guy is heavy set.
Did you get it?
No, not yet.
I don't want you to listen. Could you move so you don't film my daughter? Appreciate it. Thank you.
The guy came out the store, asked the guy with the camera, could you please not record my daughter? The guy with the camera moved out of the way. The guy went with his daughter and he said, appreciate it. That right there was respect from all angles, right? You can't argue with anybody there. Ain't nobody wrong there. I would have done the same thing. You ask me nicely and I'll be like, psh, no problem, bro. Yeah, sure, got you. Fist bump, right? Come at me sideways.
Thank you so much.
I think I figured it out. I think the fat cop was trying to get a date. That's usually how fat cops get dates, folks. They arrest them and they'll say, I'll let you go if you do something for me. And it's not just the fat cops. There's a lot of cops. There's a story recently of a cop who jumped in the back seat with a girl he arrested, and the idiot locked himself in there. Oh, he was caught. He got caught. In Utah, from my understanding, they're making it illegal for cops to beat off in their cruisers. I'm not kidding. I seen that recently and I was like, really? Really? No more beating off cruisers, officers. It's illegal now. Where do I have that at? I want to show you guys. I know I put it on my Instagram the other day. People were loving it. No longer find it, but I will. But could it be that the heavyset officer was trying to get a date that way, and maybe that's why he was bugged out because of the camera? I think it's possible, folks. What the hell? There goes the cop hauling ass. Yeah, no doubt. The cop was definitely hauling ass and could have caused an accident because he didn't have emergency lights on. But anyways, you guys go subscribe right here, audits. Let him know I sent you. Like I said, he's asking for legal advice. He needs an attorney. I do know of a couple channels out in Utah. Utah Defender and Utah Cop Watch. If you guys watch this, reach out to him. Leave him a comment. Let him know you guys are out in Utah. Hopefully you guys can help this guy out. Maybe you guys can link up. Make this community bigger and bigger. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.